Hi everyone, I'm doing a video late on a rainy day. It's been raining all day long. I haven't gone to work, but I had a lot of house chores to do, so here I am now. I wanted this Bonsai Challenge Juniper to dry out a bit, but I didn't have time to let it dry. And then everything went crazy. My little light that I was using burnt out. I thought I could easily change the bulb, but apparently these ones are built in. What a waste of a full lamp that is. I'm going to have to see if I can take it apart and do something with that, because lamps shouldn't be one-time use like that. So I had to go and get a different lamp. And way up there, I've got it connected to the antique lamps that are in here. I might rewire those antique lamps to work as a plug-in light. So I don't know when I'll get that done. I've got a lot on the go right now before winter. But I wanted to, oopsie, I wanted to not zoom in and out so many times. There. Okay. I wanted to go over this Bonsai Challenge Juniper here, because it is getting very long, very crazy. It's obviously healthy, but I want to open up the foliage so that we don't lose too much stuff inside, and sort of work on the structure a little bit. Excuse me. So this was Bonsai Juniper. So it was a pre-made, quote-unquote, bonsai that I bought from a store, which is what Yella needed on that bonsai challenge, what he required. I thought I heard yelling or something. I'm not sure. Yeah. So I figured it's a rain day and I need to get this done so we can do this today. I want to see where the roots are coming from too. I'm not sure if I've got you guys low enough to see all that stuff. And I guess that's probably the best spot for light. Yeah, something like that. This thing is amazing. Look at all that new growth just from since I had it. Yeah, and we'll get to see, we'll actually get to see the structure. Can't really see the structure the way it is now. Why am I getting dripped on here? Don't tell me my roof has a leak. I'm not sure where that water is dripping from. It doesn't appear wet up there. Might just be dripping actually off of the juniper, which, because of where the light is, you still can't see it. And I can't turn the camera light on. Okay, I'm going to reposition a little bit and see if that helps. I'll be right back. Alright, let's try looking at it from here. And be careful, the big long branches knock everything over. It's super healthy. I'm actually surprised by how healthy it is. And I waited way too long to do this work, but because of work and stuff, and actually, you know what? It's better for the tree that I did that. Because they need a rest period between working and all that kind of stuff. when you bring them home, they're in a different environment. Like this one I took out of a greenhouse, so... Oh my goodness. I'm so excited about this tree and this challenge. Ow! It's really prickly. Don't touch it there. It's prickly. I gotta find somewhere to grab it so I can pull it out of the pot. We are not repotting it. But I want to bring it down to see, because some of the branches go underground. So I want to take it down to see where the root base starts. Just got nowhere to grab it from. Sorry, you can't see anything, but oh, look at that, a hidden slug. Look at this slug. You guys see that slug? Hiding under there. Crazy thing. Just take that slug out of there. Throw it outside later. There we go. Wow, with all the rain, it's got dry spots in there. I was not expecting that. We need to put this slug, oops, put this slug in here for now. You see that? There's like a little dry spot in there. And it's been raining for ages. It's been raining all summer. And I've been watering on top of the rain. That's pretty crazy. Wow. That's pretty nifty. Ow, ow, it's prickly. You can see all the sand they used and... That's some pretty good roots, eh? I'm really happy with this. Hopefully it makes it through winter. Okay. Let's see where this root base is going to start from. Because these branches, some of them grow right into the ground, so I know that it's buried deep. This is very strange substrate. But it is, I guess, in just regular nursery soil. So, let's see where the first branches start and what kind of a trunk we have. If we can. It's got roots right from top to bottom. That's really nice. Nowhere to hold it there. And it's got the standard fertilizer, nematodes, all sorts of pellets all over it. These roots are circling. I definitely have to repot this in spring. Roots are all over the place in there. I don't want to bring it down too far. I can't even find the trunk yet. Ow. Ow, it's prickly. Why are they made so prickly? I know why, don't worry. You don't have to answer that, it's rhetorical. have the heat on in here, so it's about, oh, what was it when I checked? 13 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. 50 something maybe. I'll have to go and look at the thermometer. Oopsie. Trying to balance, looking for the root base with not hurting the tree before winter. This is really weird. It feels really strange. Like it's got different layers. I don't know if you can see it moving. It's like it's got different layers there. It's very weird how this is. Very weird. Yeah, I can see the trunk there. Can you guys see the trunk? Not really, eh? Let me see if I can raise you up a little bit here. And then look you down. Yeah, it's still hard to see because the way the light is. Okay. It's a little bit better, sort of. So there's, oh, I scratched that branch, but I might not keep it anyways. It's a little bit low. Still not really a real root piece. And the rest of the roots are sort of falling apart like an accordion. It's really weird. Some of these branches may have rooted. There's roots on this branch. Some of these branches have roots. Roots on the branches? What? Just uncovering more branches. Still have not found an actual root base. All you guys see is my hands. Yeah. I don't know what to make of this. I knew these pre-made bonsais were strange, but just when I think it's a root, it's a branch. This one is a root. That is too high. How can I get you guys seeing this better? Let me see. can rectify this situation. Don't fall over, tree. Let's try moving you guys to the other side. There's not much room in here. It's a work in progress everywhere, I think. Can I get you guys closer without you guys falling over? There. Let's try that. There. Maybe that's a little better, eh? See if I can move you guys over a bit, like that. There. Yes, there's definitely a lot of inner foliage we can remove, but I still haven't gotten to the bottom. I'm going to take this root off that's right here. Let's see if I can move this light a little bit. Let me see. A little better? Maybe? Tiny bit. It being so wet doesn't help either. Like, the trunk is really nice looking color at the top, but it's just the color of the soil down at the bottom. That can come off. See that these branches here go straight into the ground, but some of them have roots. This big one here has a root. I don't know what I'll do with that. Whoa! Hard to see in there. Just want to see where the trunk starts so I can make a plan for this juniper, or where the root base is, I mean. And the root base is, so the roots are falling apart at the bottom. I might up pot this, like not disturb the roots at all, but I might just slip it into a bigger pot and put more soil around the outside for winter. Even though it will be in the trailer here for winter. That root's too high. There's a root right here. Trying to get down to where this branch starts. I don't know what kind of soils they used. It looks like a few different kinds, but I don't want to completely open this up. I've already gone a little farther than I wanted to. It does get thicker there though. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy under there. Oopsie. Oops. That was... I gotta pick that up. That was our friendly neighborhood slug. Oh good, it's stuck to the bottom of it. Okay, there's a Decent looking little root here. Oopsie. Oh, I do not want to go too far with this, but look at these roots. They're squishing. I don't know what they did with this poor little thing. Okay, there's another root that starts way up here. The root base must be below this branch right here. It's gotta be. So we'll take a couple more of these roots off. This is not attached to the branch. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, I think. And this branch is still underground. There's another branch. Where did that branch come from? Under the ground. Well, they say to always expect the unexpected. Oops, but you can't always prepare yourself for everything. Yeah. These branches are still underground here. Oops. They're just packed with roots and stuff in here. I don't know what else is in there. This looks like a bigger root here. There's a bit of a bigger root. I don't know. We've gone down pretty far already. This must be the root base, I guess. If it's wiggling like that there, eh? Okay. Yeah, the roots are circling pretty good. I don't want to get too close to the trunk with the metal root rake. There's another sort of major root. Sort of right there. Hard to see. Hard to angle everything. Be able to see myself too. I'm gonna have to say it's here and just leave it, even though that that branch comes from lower. There's two branches that come from much lower down. I'm not seeing a real flare here anywhere. And it looks like this is the end of it right here. Okay, so this is already underneath the root base right here. Where my thumb is, I'm underneath. That's really strange. Okay, well, I guess that's what we have to work with. I will go, not at this exact second, but I will find a pot that's one size or two sizes larger than that, so that we can slip this monstrosity into it with soil all the way around it, and then it should be protected for winter. Plus it'll be in here. Okay, so what we have to do now is get rid of some of these branches, I guess.